Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian the Horror Punk here, along with.
Bryce, Y2K Basis 19.
This is the end of the week movie haul. This is like the weekly thing we do here is we show off everything that we picked up in store, online. Got quite the haul this week. I do anyway. He's got a few. So I'm going to start off with a TV show from the 90s that we both grew up with. I have another bootleg copy of this, but this is a lot better quality. So this one only has the first series, not the second series they put out years later. We got a copy of Erie, Indiana on Blu-ray. Contains all 19 episodes and trailer. And it's on 2 discs. So I thought it looked a lot better quality-wise. I'm sure it looks great. So definitely looking forward to rewatching this for like the 5th time. So like I said, I enjoyed this show quite a bit growing up. I believe it's from 91 or 93, somewhere in there, early 90s.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's got the guy that was in, the kid that was in Hocus Pocus. Omri Katz, I believe his name is.
Yeah,
we met him.
Yeah, we met
He was a cool guy. Doesn't act anymore. So got a couple independent things from Amazon this week. This is a Sterling Entertainment release from a movie from 1997 that I had no idea about. It's called Revenge of the First Wives. Payback is for girlfriends. I believe this is a like dark comedy, kind of like mafia, crime related. Shot on video, so that's gonna be great. 83 minutes, directed by Doug DeMarco, produced by David Sterling, obviously. I don't recognize anybody in that cast, though, so just that. It is an MOD, which means that it is a burned copy. It's got the nice disc art. And then the last one here for the independent stuff anyway. This is a Gravitas Ventures release. I've heard good things on this one though. We have Arena Wars. This is from 2021. It's like convicted criminals are given the opportunity to compete on the world's #1 televised sporting event. So, looked interesting enough. Cast-wise, it's got Michael Madsen, Eric Roberts, Robert Lasardo, John Wells. It's got a whole list of people here. I'm trying to grab the ones that I know or have heard of. It's probably about it, though. I don't recognize anybody else. 96 minutes, not rated. Action, adventure, independent, comedy, horror, sci-fi. So it's a mix of every genre there is. Like I said, always nice artwork on the disc, same as the cover art. I will let him do a few.
Alright, I'm going to do what I picked up at Walmart this week. 2 $5 bin titles. First one here, Becky,
Good movie.
Kevin James, and Lulu Wilson and Joel McHale.
Joel McHale plays her father.
From 2020.
I like that movie. I like the sequel too.
And then the last one I got is Michael Douglas, Falling Down. Movie's messed up.
Another good movie. Yes.
He had a bad day.
Oh yeah.
That's all I got from Walmart this week.
Alright, continuing on my Amazon, I will do the next probably 4 or 5, and then we'll go back and forth here. Actually, the next 5 are the only ones I got from me. Well, yeah. We'll get to that when we get to it. Ordered a couple Scream Factory titles like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. They finally came in. So we have a double feature here of Conquest of Space and I Married a Monster from Outer Space. Conquest is from 1955, 81 minutes. That one's in color. And then I Married a Monster from Outer Space is from 1958, black and white, 78 minutes. Both do have special features. Both have commentaries, trailers, image galleries, and Conquest has a few featurettes as well. So there's that. They're both crammed on one disc. So it's got some nice back art for both films. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm a fan of these like sci-fi double features from the 50s, aren't you?
Yep.
So, and then I got this another film from the, I think it's 1958, 73 minutes. They did remake this movie, I think the early 2000s.
I think so.
How to Make a Monster. Directed by Herbert Strock. It's got 2 audio commentaries, a featurette, and a Q&A with 2 of the actors from 2017. So I like these cheesy monster movies from the 50s. They really do crack me up. 'Cause you can tell they're just wearing masks at that point. So, you guys fans of old 50s monster movies? Leave your comments down below. When I scan this and put it in my app, this is the only one that came up. This is another double feature. I really got it for the first movie, but I have never seen the second movie. We got The Trigger Effect and Body Count. This is a Mill Creek release. Trigger Effect is from 1996. Stars Kyle MacLachlan, Elizabeth Shue, Dermot Mulroney, Michael Rooker. That is it's about a power failure that leads to the social breakdown of a major city. So that's interesting enough. And then Body Count is from 1997. It's a heist movie. It's got David Caruso, Linda, if I can ever say her last name right, Fiorentino, John Leguizamo, Ving Rhames, Donnie Wahlberg, Forrest Whitaker. So pretty cool. They're also crammed. Oh, it's kind of weird though. They're all on one disc, but it actually came in a double disc. So I'm gonna change it out, put it in a one disc. But I'll put this to good use later down the line. So thought that was cool. Picked up a Mondo Macabro title that I've been wanting for a while. It actually dropped down quite a bit, so I went ahead and snagged it. This is an Austrian film from 1983. It is in German. This is The Inheritors. I've heard this is a really like crazy movie. 16-year-old is trying to escape from the police. One 16-year-old is trying to outrun the police with his friend. They become good friends, and one of them persuades the other to form a neo-Nazi youth group, and yeah, we all know about that kind of stuff as I drop it on the floor. So it could be trash, I don't know. I've heard different things on it, so I want to check it out. Next up this is the last one I got for Amazon till later. This is an Umberto Lenzi film. This dropped to like under $10, and I was like, Cauldron Films under 10, I will grab it. This is part of the House of Doom collection. This is the House of Witchcraft. I do enjoy these Italian films from, I don't know what year this is from. Oh, sorry, if I can read. 1989, 89 minutes. I believe this was a TV movie. So, looks very interesting. I like the masks and the Reaper right there. Looks pretty cool. So, I'll check that out. All right.
I think I'll do Black Friday first. They didn't have a whole lot this time around.
Not really, no.
Got 2 Blu-rays, 2 DVDs here. They're all brand new. Twilight Ride. I tried scanning it with my app and it didn't even come up, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. This is an on-demand disc. 2024, 88 minutes.
Put that out. Who released it? Does it even say?
Saving Monty Productions.
Oh, never heard of them.
I don't know. And then the other Blu-ray we got is Brunswick Dance Club. That one did not scan in my app either. This one is from Bounty.
And Black Neon as well.
Yeah.
Black Neon.
This is a Australian film from 2024.
I've watched a few Black Neon films I picked up at Black Friday, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's worth $1, I guess, but they didn't make the collection.
Next up is a wrestling movie called Grace by Night.
They had a few copies of that when I went previously, but it wasn't worth the $6 pickup, so I waited for the $1 a day.
This is from BMG Global.
The next one is this one you probably have heard of if you know who the main actor is.
Last one has Rutger Hauer in it, but they spelled his name wrong on here. Directed by Paul Verhoeven. Didn't he do Showgirls?
Yeah.
You got Turkish Delight. I think this is an import, maybe. This is all region. No, this is from Australia and New Zealand. It says it's not licensed for sale outside Australia and New Zealand. But yeah, it's from 1973. 1973. That's everything that we picked up from Black Friday this week.
So I did a small order from Diabolic DVD. They had like a couple things in their clearance bin. They've been doing that a lot lately. So I look. I don't usually buy anything, but I look. Picked up 4 titles. 2 of them I already had, but they came with the slipcovers, and I wanted them, and they were cheap enough. So the other 2 I'm just gonna give to him. So the first one here is actually one that was like $1.99. This is put out by, I don't know which company put this out. Get this damn thing. This is VidCrest. Yeah, 1966 film. The slipcover is really tight on it. I'll just take it out. That's what she said. That's what he said. Hallucination Generation. Basically, it's about a bunch of drug addicts. Yeah, that's the other artwork underneath. Says you will experience every jolt, every jar of psychedelic circus, the beatniks, sickniks, and the acid heads, and you will witness their ecstasies, their agonies, and their bizarre sensualities. You will be hurled into their debauched dreams and frenzied fantasies. You invited to the pill party, so this is a drug movie. Directed by Edward Mann, starring George Montgomery and the one guy that directed Friday the 13th Part 5, Danny Steinman. Yeah, he was a perv, but anyway,
yeah,
we know that. If you watch any of the documentaries about that movie, you'll know he was an adult film director.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a lot of adult things going on in that movie. So yeah, should be an interesting watch. I don't know if I'll enjoy it, but like I said, it was $1.99. I could always sell it and give some money back. So then get this slipcover back in. Very tight slip. Next one is a double feature of 2. I think I know they're both in Spanish, but I want to say, okay, they're both Colombian films. The director is compared to Steven Spielberg or Ed Wood. It's kind of a weird combination, don't you think?
Yeah.
So we have Funeral Sinistro, I guess. Sinister Funeral. And then we have Triangulo de Oro.
It's the name of gold.
Triangle of Gold.
I don't know, I guess.
I don't know. They're both kind of like horror fantasy movies. Double feature here. There's different artwork there for both films. Funeral Sinistro is from 1977, 104 minutes, Spanish. I thought that one looked interesting. It's the director's debut film. Jairo Penilla, I think that's how you say his name. And the second film, Triangulo de Oro, is from 1985, 93 minutes, Spanish. So I would love to check both of them out. They looked interesting enough. So I generally tend to enjoy Spanish films from this era. So, I don't know if I've seen a lot of Colombian films before, but I will definitely check both of those out for sure. Then the last two were obviously movies I already own, but again, didn't have the slips when I ordered them from Amazon, so I have them now. I think this was around $20, maybe $18 for that one. The next two are both $12.99. Santa's Little Helper, fun movie. I enjoyed that one. I like the back artwork too. Boo. You guys fans of Satan's Little Helper?
Yep, seen it.
And then we have Creature from Black Lake. I believe this is from the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. I like that artwork there with the blood on the hand. So I'll give you that one later too. So, Creature from Black Lake.
There. I'm going to finish off what I have here. These are all upgrades for me. Or new to the collection, rather. So this is new to the collection. You got In the Mouth of Madness from Scream Factory. You'll see this later, but you gave me a copy of The Mask on Blu-ray. I had the DVD, so I just made my own combo pack there.
And I do have the digital code, which I never used. I don't know if it's still valid, but I never used it. I bought this new years ago when Target actually carried movies. Remember the good old days?
Then you got this in the previous thing, Miss 45. Then he gave me this, and I had the DVD already, so we got the Teen Wolf double feature. So, there you go.
Yep. I bought them separately, so I gave him my old copy.
That's everything that he gave me as of right now.
Alright, so this is all the new stuff I got this week. I was gonna get more, but I decided not to. So maybe I'll pick them up this coming week since not really a whole lot comes out. So went ahead and picked up Caught Stealing. Austin Butler, Regina King, Zoe Kravitz, Matt Smith, Liev Schreiber, and Vincent D'Onofrio. This seems like a fun watch. It's about Austin Butler's character. His neighbor asks him to take care of his cat for a few days, and then he finds himself caught in the middle of a motley crew of threatening gangsters. So there's him and the cat right there, ready to take care of business. I don't know. I heard it was good, so I'm gonna check it out. Picked up, obviously, you all know I was gonna get the next two. So I picked up Together, 4K, Blu-ray. Sorry. This is some sort of like body horror romance type movie with Dave Franco and Alison Brie. So looked interesting from when I saw the trailer. And then from producer Jordan Peele, not director Jordan Peele, we have him with this cover. Same artwork. Sorry, I got the receipt in there too. We'll have to take that out. Same artwork underneath. Haven't heard anything of. I've heard mixed reviews on this, but more positive than negative. But obviously, this is about I guess he's a quarterback in I'm not sure if he's in college or he's getting into college, but he receives a lifeline when his football idol offers to train him, but it's kind of like selling your body to the game or something like that. I know that's what I got out of the trailer. So this is never meet your idols, but he did anyway. Sometimes it's good not to meet your idols because sometimes expectations should be lowered. Like you said, the mask. I ended up getting the 4K Arrow release of the mask. They actually sent me 2 copies of this. I don't know why. I got charged for both, so I sent one back. I only need 1 copy, guys. So the mask. One of my favorites growing up. And then lastly, I'm a little disappointed in this one because the box got a little dinged up when they sent it in a mailer.
Yep.
But this is the Creep Show complete series. You see the corner got a little dinged up there. And I think, yeah, that one got dinged up as well. But it's not bad, so I'm not going to bother with it. But it's got this nice little lenticular cover here with the creeper on the Creep Show television there. All 4 seasons on 9 discs, 18 hours and 6 minutes. So there's that. So that's everything for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I did receive my Shout Factory order today, but due to time constraints, I will be putting that in a separate video, probably tomorrow. So you guys take care, and we will see you later. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.